Do you think we are undergoing the biggest wealth transfer of all time? Basically, all the people that you help, right?
Yeah.
Most of them, if not all of them, that receive Bitcoin from you, ETH, whatever, they have bought houses, as you said. They bought cars. They bought whatever. This will probably continue.
Yeah.
I mean, Bitcoin and crypto in general is very volatile, but in general, the trend is pretty clear. Do you think, when we look 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever years in the future, that we will look back at this as the biggest wealth transfer of all time? People who stay in fiat, dollar, euro, kroner, whatever, and never go to the other side of crypto, they will be left poor or not having the same purchasing power, at least as the people that actually went into crypto. Is that one of the reasons why you do it? Do you see that?
I hope that's the reason. I really hope that this can give average Joe opportunity to get in. Because if you see like the famous 1% of the world, but if we just speak talking about actually really wealthy people and families and stuff, they have better opportunities. Not talking about that they have a better boat or a car or a house or stuff like this.
Right.
But financially, they have better opportunities.
Freedom,
in the bank,
financial freedom.
Yeah, they have a financial freedom, but because they are getting services and products that we are not.
True.
Whatever we do, we can never get the same deals in the banks. We can never get our money out there and working for us until now, until recently, because of Bitcoin, because of blockchain, because of people like they were there from the beginning. They actually still are there and working for it every day. Now we have like an opportunity to let money work for us.
And not just the banks.
No, yeah, exactly. The average guy. And I think that's one of the most important things right now. We see all these DeFi, decentralized finance product and service and stuff like this. It's like the third bubble, if we can take it like this, because we had like I never thought Bitcoin as a bubble, because when you're talking about a bubble, then you actually have an idea of what stuff has to be worth.
Right.
Otherwise, it actually can breach. So and no one actually had idea of what Bitcoin actually would be worth in 10 years.
And Bitcoin doesn't care. Like the mining will still go on, and network will still run. They don't care about the price.
It will. But of course we can see that like there are no inflection points and stuff like this. And every 4 years the Bitcoin is halving and all these things. True. If you just like plain math, we are 7 billion people in the world. There are 21 million Bitcoin. If everyone has to get a little cut of it, then you can figure out what the price will be. But I think the most important is that that blockchain and tokens and all these the open ledgers and stuff like this has given opportunities that we didn't have before, like the internet did a lot. When I speak with people and they say, yeah, but Bitcoin is still slow and the transactions are not fast and it's expensive and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but the internet didn't start with like you could went to Airbnb and rent an apartment or trigger a taxi on Uber or take your app and just play a game in real life.
Right.
We have to start somewhere, and we can see the last 10 years when Bitcoin and crypto, we have different stages where we actually have been and where we are going, and one of the biggest flaw I see in crypto is actually the price, because people are speculating in the price,
right?
And that's often going to set back the whole innovation about it. We saw it when the ICOs. The initial coin offering in 2017 was just booming because everyone could fund their project with Ethereum, and there was a lot of guys who have paid maybe $1 or $9, $10 for Ethereum, and now it was $1,400.
Yeah.
So now when they invested $1,400 into a project, they actually just spent like $5-10 on it.
Yeah.
So
True.
it gave possibility for average Joe to get in projects, new tokens, new companies on a new level.
True.
But there also was, again, human mistakes, human flaws, because of course there was a lot of money in the game, and also there was a lot of scams and stuff like this, and there will always be, because if there's money to make, there will be people who take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And there will always be, but the problem is that every time it's like blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that is getting they are the bad guys, but they actually don't. Bitcoin is open source. I don't know how many 100,000 programmers has tried to hack it. Never happens.
Yeah.
A lot of exchanges and stuff like this, yes, but that's third part security.
That has nothing to do with Bitcoin network.
Nothing. So if you actually just have like this wallet and sending Bitcoin from A to B, it works. Yeah. It's safe and secure.
And it's worked since it started, 2009.
It actually did. It has worked.